That's Rice.
Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the AAC, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Here's the return from inside the 25. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. A first down for the offense.
Let's get this fool, man. Let's get this fool, man.
He wants to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful a reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent, making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
He'll get rid of it. On target to the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get... And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. They're going to throw it again. Looking to buy time.
Come on, you want to run with it, boy?
Going to try to get it himself.
Oh! Wait. Fuck, I forgot what button it is to tackle. Shit.
That first down. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying out, flanked him on the jet sweep.
Get this ass, man!
I'll tell you, on defense, if you're one of these defensive ends, you better be aware and ready, because this offense will try to hit you with jet sweeps, and you've got to be ready to start tracking that ball sideline to sideline.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's looking to
Fuck, I missed my guy. Yeah, he's wide open. That was my guy. I fucked up. I fucked up.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
All right, boy.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was probably
They cap
close.
things
Probably
off
could
with
have
a
been tight.
9-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Boy, where's that ball going?
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
All right. All right.
Offense set
Understand
on
it.
first down.
The 42. Looking hot.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their
Hike,
own.
hike.
Flushed out of the pocket. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
You might want to go blitz on their ass, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Going to the running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up for the PAT. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
All right, get ready to just run like hell,
he'll bring
boy.
it back.
Run like hell, boy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that
Gotta
offense
stop
cooking
this
again.
bitch out there, man.
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter.
Okay, come on. Where's my...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively,
Give me
they've
Jet
got
Sweet.
dudes up front. Aiden
Jet
Hutchinson,
Sweet.
Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
All right, quarterback. You have to do a lot of fucking running. You're relying on you.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
On on the run. It's
Oh, come on.
picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation.
My way out, right there.
Up, and usually they don't.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense just.
My boy, why'd you drop the ball? My boy.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot of maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
Just destroying his way through the field.
That was such a miserable miss. Did I even I dived on him, bro.
The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
It's only my second game. It's only my second game.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Back to pass, it's Orji. Gets it out fast.
Was I not blocking? Was I not blocking, bro?
Conversion as they extend the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
It'll take goddamn miracle to win this shit, man.
Coming out with it, it's Jackson. And the returner will be dragged down.
Full hoose.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've got nothing done so far.
Let's go.
They already find themselves
Hike.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On the ground, it's
Fat fuck was there.
dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
You son of a whore.
Intercepted. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Wolverines. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. are. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He'll come out throwing on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Loveland. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for...
Touchdown, Michigan! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues
had
on
it,
offense.
girl.
A big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5.
Yo, dude.
Is stuffed for no gain.
Nice job.
Jump over that
shut
motherfucker.
down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Rice rushes to the line.
3rd down coming up.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Michigan 35, Rice 0.
And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Give to the fullback. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that first down.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
What great discipline showed by the defense. When your job's contained, you're supposed to contain the football, not let your eyes deceive you. Ball starts to go away. Your job is to still contain the backside. Great job. Stay disciplined. Great win for the defense.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, they are all over him. That never had a chance, and the fake blows up in their face.
You're just trying to change the ebb and flow of the game. You're trying to get some of this momentum back, so you go fake punt, and you can't get it executed. It just backfires in their face.
Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs...
Touchdown, Wolverines! And the punishment has been extended. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Running back searching for a hole. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Here's the handoff. Discards a man. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Michigan 42, Rice 0.
And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And they got him for the sack. Michigan stole their winged helmets and possibly their fight song from Princeton, but they are giving an Ivy League level education and defense today.
Yeah, and stealing their hearts, just ripping them out, not giving them anywhere to go, no life. This offense has no answers because Michigan's out there just destroying them, giving them a education.
All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Oh, fuck!
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the fourth quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
A really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice third down stop.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Orji. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. The quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Loveland. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day.
Oh, it's loose.
Get on it.
Recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's... And he ends up taking a safety. And the ball takes those crazy bounces out of bounds, and a huge loss for this offense. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score a point?
Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan! And the route is on.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Just about set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
All right, not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might...
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Time